We are back again. We got TikTok and the Matrix compilation. Back again. We got TikTok and the Matrix compilation of Shocking Truth in Plain Sight, Volume 1. We're going to go over a lot of information, a lot of videos, a lot of update news. You can see things are getting very hectic out here in this Matrix.
Interference with the line, so we're going to go through. There's a flash. His hologram is breaking up. You can see here the green on his head, the breakup of his mouth and nose, the color of the other side of his face has changed. See it there, frame by frame. There, his eye has turned black. The size of it has changed. This is supposed to be his ear. In this picture, this dark eye, the eye on this side here, his ear is almost completely green and misshapen. The broadcast is quite clear. There, you can really see the black eye, the reptilian skin.
So let me break this down for you. These serpents are using hologram technology as a cloaking to give a different image to what they really are. And that cloaking technology is breaking down. That cloaking technology works within a certain frequency band. And the frequency that the Earth plane is moving into now is moving outside of the band where their technology is most effective.
There, his eye has turned black. The size of it has changed. This is supposed to be his ear. In this picture, this dark eye, the eye on this side here, his ear is almost completely green and misshapen. The broadcast is quite clear. There, we can really see the black eye, the reptilian skin.
So let me break this down for you. These serpents are using hologram technology as a cloaking to give a different image to what they really are. And that cloaking technology is breaking down. That cloaking technology works within a certain frequency band. And the frequency that the Earth plane is moving into now is moving outside of the band where their technology is most effective. As the Earth's vibration raises, they can't keep their shape and their form like they used to very easily. It takes more energy and effort for them to do it. That's why they're trying to get humanity enslaved so quickly so they don't have to use this cloaking technology, these holograms anymore, because they can't exist. This is exactly what's going to be happening to people by the millions.
And like I said, if you think I'm crazy, he literally says that people that wake up to the truth will sound crazy. He tells you this. We live in a time where movies are fake and cartoons are real. And there will be a food shortage and a power outage coming, so get ready. This is on DuckDuckGo if you want to go look at it.
Here, we got a reptile baby. So this is, of course, a little baby coming in. They're not using any cloaking devices right here. This is what they look like in their true form.
Ugly, ugly, ugly. Turn into a zombie.
And here we got a lady. It looks like they're going to say she's high on drugs or this or that, but she could be turning into a zombie in real time right
turn
here.
Into a zombie. It's only a matter of time. You know what?
This is exactly what's going to be happening to people by the millions.
Yeah.
Could be turning into a zombie in real time right here. By the millions. We don't know what the trigger gonna be to make them go into zombie mode, but we can bet.
Zombie ass baby. Sick. Reptilian baby.
Says the hybrid has no sex organs.
Straight demon.
Everything. So this is allegedly one of the military's UFO type craft. And we've seen in the scriptures where it says that Esau is going to bring his army, his high tech, whatever he got at the time, and go against the angels of the Most High. So we're seeing proof of this, right?
Creators, he's going to go against
of course,
the
they
creators,
don't want the public to know that they have these anti-gravity crafts, because it also means that they hide technology from the public that could free us from energy. You see, because it's using free energy type of technology for these anti-gravity crafts. So that's one of the reasons why they want to keep it from the public and try to keep all of these free energy devices to themselves. These people are wicked, just wicked to the core and greedy. Fake Jews.
Look at them. And they be doing this off camera. And then they roll the camera on y'all and
that's
you think it's real. You be like, oh, they real. I see them talking. I see them moving.
So those are MK Ultra clones right there. It's going on in South Africa right now. South Africa is a mess. This is all Rothschild planned. Don't think that these events here are just random happenstance. These events are planned by the banking families to create these unstable situations in these.
They came up with 500 days. It's arbitrary number, 500 days. It's not arbitrary. You see what I'm saying? They knew that within 500 days, Nibiru would be fully in our fucking atmosphere. That's what it is. You see what I'm saying, family? Global warming is just going to speed up in 500 days. Why do you think they came up with 500 days? It's arbitrary number, 500 days. Family, it's not arbitrary. You see what I'm saying? They knew that within 500 days, Nibiru would be fully in our fucking atmosphere. That's what it is. You see what I'm saying, family? But they're not telling y'all. You see what I'm saying, fam? They want to keep it a secret. Fam, remember a long time ago, I told you what was really going to happen was your governments were just going to disappear on you one by one. They would all just be gone for whatever reason. Look what happened in South Africa, family. There are no police. There's nobody. There's nobody. It's just straight chaos, burning and looting, and no one's even there to stop it. You see what I'm saying? Family, what happened to the Chinese president? Fam, they're all running to the underground bunkers. We're here. We got the twin suns in the sky. Man, I had to go all the way to India and dig this shit up off the news. In America, they trying to fucking ban all this shit, shadow ban it like we don't know what's going on. Of course it's hotter, man, but it's not being caused by man in that sense. I mean, it's being caused by man in the sense that it's your fucking judgment. Like you've magnetized yourself to the fire lake for all your wickedness, you overstand me? So yeah, In that sense, yes, climate change is man-made. Yeah, but all this heat you see, family, is from the twin suns. And when you see the motherfucking cold, it's from the twin suns. It causes magnetic flux in the atmosphere. I've been telling you guys this shit for years. And we are here now, okay? Deal with it. Adapt or fucking die. And my advice to you is stay up. Keep your melanin clean. Stay on that alkaline pH, you see me? And praise the Most High. You will be protected from this. It's written. One thing you don't do though, no matter what, don't go underground. You're gonna get buried under the mud. You see what I'm saying, family? Because it's gonna be a cleansing with fire and water and all the elements. Y'all see the big giant hailstones? You see the volcanoes and you see the water. Yeah, man, it's new earth. Let's go. Bang, bang.
Just describe for us what it was like.
Well, thanks for having me. It was apocalyptic is really the only words I can use to describe it without exaggeration.
Military aircraft have been mobilised to help evacuate towns and fight more than 130 wildfires tearing across Western Canada. There were 137 fires burning across BC. 69 of them were sparked in the last 2 days alone.
The unprecedented heat wave and wildfires have left the country reeling and worried this will become the new normal.
Buckled roadways and seared power lines. In the U.S., the heat is fueling 44 large fires across nearly a dozen states.
Millions are suffering in the Pacific Northwest as a stalled-out heat dome drives temperatures to historic and dangerous numbers. Meanwhile, a separate heat wave is baking the east.
There are new fears tonight about the lava fire burning in Northern California. It's grown rapidly and forced thousands to evacuate. Officials are concerned that the dangerous heat could prompt more fires.
Lightning, that is also a concern. It's responsible.
Yeah, fam, just for the record, there's been 12,000 lightning strikes in BC in like one fucking day. 12,000 lightning strikes. That's what's causing all the fires, the heat and the plasma. Let's go. Bang, bang.
Highways on fire, skies full of smoke. The police hopelessly outnumbered. Protests started with the jailing of former South African President Jacob Zuma last Wednesday, accused of corruption. His supporters see his treatment as a symbol of the current government's repression. If they release Zuma, he says, we would be free. Until then, we keep protesting. But over the weekend, this spark ignited frustration with years of economic hardship, unemployment, and
cars shot out left here. Millions of rands worth of stuff littering everywhere. Massive warehouse on fire. Petrol station looted. He's gonna reinvest. Appliances and millions of rands worth of stuff all over. Trucks, forklifts all over the road. You can hear some shots in the background. Millions of rands worth of stuff. Like trucks abandoned everywhere. Trucks burnt out on the road.
What's the truck?
This is Green 90 Drive, Oaks, at the petrol station.
Everybody's bank accounts down there in Cuba, everybody's bank accounts got wiped out, including the people from Cuba who live in the States who were sending money home to their bank accounts, to their family members, wiped the hell out because Cuba started protesting up here in the States.
They took everybody's money in Cuba. They just confiscated everybody's money. Dude, America is next. They are doing it over there. Just like a simulation. Going to every state. Why? Because they're getting ready to pull the switch here too, and you're not ready.
In the morning, Cubans wake up with the news that they didn't have no money in the bank because the government took out all the money from everybody in Cuba and they steal the money that they make working, or the money that most of the time the people from Florida send over there, because a lot of family members send the money over there to help them, to be up for them to be available to survive, right? So what happened is when they went to check in the car, there was no money. The money was gone. So the government took out all the money from them and they end up broke. We're talking about no money, but on top of that, no food, no free speech.
So the government said, okay, that's the game you want to play? I'm going to shut all your money down. And the people are suffering down there enough as it is. Now, I told y'all to take that damn money out the bank. I hope you guys listen. Because if you seriously think that we're not next, you better think again. We are next. And I want you to think about how crazy and stupid the people are now as it is. I want you to think about how they acted when the gas shortage went, how they're about to start acting how they're about to start acting when they find out that ain't no money in their bank accounts. I want you to think about how cuckoo, and you're talking about cuckoo folks has got a lot of guns. There's a lot of people in this country that got guns. So I want you to think about that. And now I'm hearing food shortages. So how do you think people are going to act? Dandit Weller, it is naive of you to put any kind of responsibility on one particular person. You can't be serious. You have yet to understand that everything operates on the collective level. Until you guys start understanding that there's no such thing as individual, everybody has to come together on the collective level to make a change, then the people are going to remain exactly where they are. Because you think that somebody out here should resolve all your problems. That's not how that's going to go. The writing is on the wall that that's not the way that's going to go. And why you guys haven't figured this out yet, I have no idea. Responsibility for their own lives. This goes back to the shadow work. You shouldn't be looking for nobody to save your ass. You should be looking to save your own ass. Okay? A long time ago, where we were really at the top of our game. We had access to all of our powers. We were in full knowledge of who we were. And there really wasn't anybody that could really touch us like that. It just wasn't happening like that because we were that powerful. Let me explain to you why we're that powerful. Because every last one of us have different higher aspects of ourselves that are different beings of when you reincarnated many lifetimes before. Okay? So these different aspects are different versions of who you are, but they have been extremely elevated. Each individual aspect, a person might have like 5 to 6 higher aspects. They are having their own experiences, but it's when you come into knowledge about them and who they are and what they are and how you can communicate and what power they actually possess. Okay? Now, during the time period when we were on top of our game, we became very arrogant. As the first one ancient ancestors said, we became very haughty. We were doing deals with other beings coming to the planet. We were doing deals with other beings coming to the planet that were much more weaker than us. Okay?
And the Creator told us not to make no deals with nobody.
We didn't feel as though that anybody was a threat to us. We were trading information. We were trading technology. We were trading different things. But in the process of us doing these trades,
and these deals, we got screwed because we screwed ourselves making deals with the devils. That's how our ancestors fell, keep 100.
That we weren't supposed to be doing in the manner that we were doing it and who we were doing it with. It had a lot to do with the fact that we wasn't giving reverence to our divinity and we wasn't giving reverence to source.
Wasn't giving reverence to the Creator, and the Creator is our source, the energy, the power source, the spirit, the force.